What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. And I'm here to review um the Dualshock 4 controller for the PlayStation 4. I'm going to compare it to the Dualshock 3, and then at last, I will compare it to the Xbox 360 controller. And like I said, right away, what caught my eye about this controller was the analog sticks. Sony did a good job with these analog sticks. I never really cared for the analog sticks on the PlayStation 3. Like, they went in cave like the 360s. Like, your thumb can just rest in here. It always felt like my hand was sliding off of the off of the analog stick. You know what I mean? And to me, they always seem so flimsy. You know what I mean? And where the 360s kind of feel more like I had more control. You know what I mean? And I didn't like the fact of the playing, especially first-person shooters on the PS3. It always seemed like my thumbs were so close together. Like I didn't like that. I liked having one here, one down here. I had a better control. You know what I mean? I had my fingers on the triggers. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Sony did a great job off of the bat. What I noticed with the analogs. You know what I mean? Much better than what was on the PlayStation 3. Also, too, I noticed here they implemented a little trigger. Now it's more of a trigger. It's still small. You know what I mean? I would rather had a bigger trigger, but I guess you know what I mean. For Japanese people, they have smaller hands. Me, I have big hands. Like my ring finger's like a size 12 or 13. I got really big hands. Bigger the hand, I got real big hands. But and they have a small trigger. Now the trigger again is bigger than what's on the Dualshock 3. You know what I mean? But like I said before, it's not as big as the trigger on the 360, but it is an improvement for what was on the Dualshock 3. Once again, it's synced kind of like my hand sometimes will slip off of the trigger on the Dualshock 3. Over here to here, here's a little swoop, like it's kind of like you can rest your hand there. It didn't really feel as uncomfortable resting your hand on the Dualshock 3 trigger, but here, like I said, I can rest my hand in the little swoop there. As you can see, it's like a little incave, like a swoop, and you can rest your hands there. You know what I mean? Now, D-pad all around. We all know that the D-pad on the Xbox 360 was one gripe about this controller was that the D-pad wasn't the greatest. Sony, give credit, they always had, like I said, a better D-pad. You know what I mean? They always had a better D-pad. You know what I mean? So like I said, the D-pad has not changed. The R1 and the R2, L1, R2, what you want to call it? I'm sorry, the R1 and the L1. Not much of a change, I guess, but they have a little space. Maybe you can leave your hand in between these two. Like I said, it's not really much they can do with the L1 and the R1. You know what I mean? That's not really much they can change, I guess. But like I said, as far as the L2 and the L2 and the R2, like I said, they did put a little swoop so your hands can rest in there. Like I said, it's not as big as a trigger as the Xbox 360, but it is a better than what was on the DualShock 3. Also, too, what I noticed, they changed the charger. No longer would it take what they used, I think it was the mini USB, whatever the case. Now we use the same charger as your cell phone, believe it or not. This is my charger for my Samsung Galaxy Note 3, my cell phone, and it's here, it fits it. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell the orange light means. Maybe the orange means it's charging. I don't know, but they changed it. Also too, like I said, they have a share button to the left. They have a share button here to the left, and the option button to the right. In the middle, they have this. They said this is supposed to be the start button, the click, whatever the hell the case. Now this, it seems like it's kind of slippery. Like I guess the touchpad, the dual touchpad, that's in the back of the Vita. What the hell is my Vita? In the back of the Vita. I don't know where the hell my Vita is at. Oh, here it is. It has the I mean, I guess I don't know if it's the same type of material. No, it's just like a little plastic. Ain't nothing. In the back of the Vita, it's In the back of the Vita, this was a rare touchpad, but it's not the same material. But they were saying this here is a little touchpad in the front. Whatever. I'm not really with that touch shit. I'd rather have buttons any damn day. You know what I mean? But I think this here, like I said, this is the start button here. Or now you don't have a start button up here anymore. I think this is your start button now. You know what I mean? And also too, at the bottom of the controller, you have your where you can stick your headphones in. Like I said, maybe I would almost like getting another pair of headphones. Probably give it some $100 beats. You know what I mean? That's one thing I didn't like about the PlayStation 3 was the voice chat quality. Like they're still going with Bluetooth 2.1. I don't know why. I mean, because it's cheap. I mean, even the Wii U uses Bluetooth 4.0. Like I said, and not to be on a whole Xbox One and PS4. This video's not about that. But like I said, with the Xbox One, they are going with Wi-Fi Direct, and I think with Wi-Fi Direct can handle like 250 packets of data per second or something like that. And I know with Bluetooth 2.1, it's like 3 or 4 packets of data per second, something like that. Like I said, there's a big gap in between. But that's another reason I didn't care for the voice chat quality on the PlayStation 3. So I'm gonna probably go out and buy me some some JBLs or a pair of Beats by Dre. You know what I mean? Like me, when I buy one type of joke, when I get something, whatever it is, I go all out. Like I really, I had a surprise too. I can't even do it now. As far as the Xbox One, if I was gonna do the unboxing, I had something special that I got that I was gonna share with you guys, but I can't do it any longer. They pushed it back. But anyway, like I said, all around, Sony improved. They made a much better controller than the Dualshock 3. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try. They say it can work with the PC. I'm gonna see if I can play 2K with it. If I can, I'll be back and tell you guys. So now, do I like it better than the Xbox 360 controller? No, it's like me. Like to me, like I said, this is very, very common. Don't get me wrong. This is a lot better than the DualShock 3. You know what I mean? It feels more, fits in your hand better. You know what I mean? If I can change anything about this controller, I would ask for a bigger trigger. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up, and I don't know. You have another port here at the bottom. I don't know what the hell this is for. You have like another. I don't know what the hell that's for though. You know what I mean? It says exit EXT. I don't know what's that for at the bottom. You know what I mean? I don't know. They don't tell you much in the instructions anymore. I don't know what this is for. Like I said, at the bottom of the control, you have like another little port, and it says exit. And next to that, you have the 35, the headphone jack. But anyway, in the middle, you have the PlayStation button with the speaker here in the front. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up, and as I always say, bang, bang, twist your fingers. Listen, too, you guys are buying. Listen, one thing I said, too, follow your boy on Twitter, Zaire2005. Send me a friend's request on Facebook, Zaire Johnson. I will add you to my Facebook group, Bang Bang Next Gen Gamers. We don't do no racism. We ain't with all that shit. We just strictly gambling. We do the comments. We be bugging it. It's an all funny games. You know what I mean? We do, we call each other names, but it ain't gonna be no more than a Sony pony or an Xbox or a Wii U weirdo. I don't, all that calling people, like I ain't with all that. Just like I said, keeping it all the welcome. I don't care what you play. You can play on the TurboGrafx 16. You know what I mean? All I ask, like I said, if you feel as though you're gonna be disrespectful or anything like that, don't even come. Like I said, I will boot you the fuck out. Like I said, follow your boy on Twitter, Zaire2005. Ask me any type of question. Like I respond to everybody. So if I don't answer you right away, maybe I'm hitting my phone in front of me. But like I said, I'll try my best to. Zaire2005, reach out to me. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up. Also, too, if you guys are buying a PS4 day one, send me a friend's request. Zaire's the tag. You know what I mean? I haven't cut that PlayStation 3 on it forever. The last game I played on the PS3 and beat was God of War in session. You know what I mean? But I will, like I said, I have NBA 2K14 for the PS4. So if you guys want to play with me day one on launch, send me an invite. Bang, bang, let's get it. And as I always say, damn, dog, I got the DualShock 4.